it's raining. It's going to rain all week, and we're looking at potential snow towards the weekend, which I'm cool with. I prefer not having snow because it puts you down for a couple days, but it's raining anyway, so I'm working in the office. We will be making some changes with our YouTube channel, just so you know, because you're watching and you probably want to know. I'm going to be uploading on Mondays for sure, and then we're probably going to upload a few other days of the week, but we are going to start with getting Mondays filled up for the year, and that way I can have consistent content for you, because during the height of the season I'm going to be working my ass off. Okay? I'll be working like crazy, and I'm not going to have time to spend in the office messing with editing footage. I'm just not going to have the time. I'd rather, when I'm working, and I'm working 80 plus hours a week in production, I mean, sometimes it's just a 60, 70 hour week, but a lot of the times it's 80 hours of production, and then you're coming home, you're working in the office and stuff. There's times of the year I run on like 3 hours of sleep, which is just dumb. But it's what I do. It's how I work. And I do crash for like a week or two of the year where I go down. Luckily for me, that's already happened. That happened right after the GIE. I crashed for like, I was still getting work done, but just all the auxiliary time, I just crashed real hard. And it's because, you put so much out there for so long. Now with the GIE, that kind of sparked it because I drove there. And then right after I drove there, I drove to Novi, Michigan. And it was a blast. I really enjoyed it. But it was a lot of drive time. Like I believe I put somewhere around 5,000 or 6,000 miles on the car within a month, period. So that's a pretty good amount of driving. Anyways, James got a haircut. That's looking good. We're gonna go meet up with a guy that does fencing, and we're gonna have lunch with him. That's networking and talking business, and that's how you grow. That's how you get better. That's how you learn. And it puts you in connection with the right people. You got to build your network. The reason why I'm talking with him specifically, it could cater towards something that I could subcontract for our lawn business as well as for our painting business. Because oftentimes when somebody's doing a big remodel on their house, getting it painted or something like that, they're pulling a loan, and they're probably looking to get a few other things taken care of as well. This offers me a scenario where I can give them an estimate for their fencing. Now, I don't have to be a specialist in fencing. I just have to know what's it going to cost me in square footage to have this done, and then I put a little bit of markup on it, because when you are subcontracting people, you have to have insurance for the subcontractor covering them, and different scenarios like that. So, if you're interested in that, you're going to have to do some research on your own to find out what you need in your area and what you have to do. But basically, I would look at the jobs and I would say, okay, hey, how much is it going to take you? We play a few out, and then after a while, I'm able to price it correctly ahead of time and just say, hey, I got this job. If you're wanting it, here it is. It's kind of how it goes. That's how we may be doing the painting this year as well, is locking in the jobs and then hiring a subcontractor to do the job. And then I would try to work each job so that we're making about $1,000 off of it that goes into our pocket. You lock in 50 jobs a year and you got an extra $50,000 and somebody else is doing the work. Well, that sounds great. There's still a lot of work involved, because I would be selling, doing the estimates and everything else involved. The whole idea with the painting company, as I've said in another video, is just so my wife can have something if something were to happen to me, as well as bringing more income into our household. All I wanted to do was bring our annual income, what we make, up $20,000 last year. And by implementing the painting as a service, I'm going to call it a service. It's actually its own business. So it's its own separate business, but by adding it as what I'm going to say is service, okay, just like you would a little landscaping project or something like that, or a retaining wall, or mulching, cleanups, whatever it might be. By adding that extra service and pushing it real hot and heavy, I was able to increase our annual income. This past year, we dumped a lot of that into our business, into equipment and things like that. And so now the business is at a point where I don't have to buy much more to get certain jobs completed, and that's the type of jobs that I'm gearing our business for. Okay, so those are some of the changes. That's some of the stuff that's going on. That's what we're doing today, and I'll get back with you when we're doing something else.